Hi, I'm Father Bill Waters from the Campus Ministry Office at Merrimack College. We are very proud, excited, and joyful that 9 members of our Merrimack community celebrated their full initiation to the Catholic Church on April 27th. This was after an extensive and intensive preparation. 2 were baptized Catholic, 3 who had been baptized in another Christian religion, made a profession of faith to the Catholic Church, First Communion and Confirmation. 1 was baptized as a child and received First Communion and Confirmation, and 3 who were baptized Catholic and First Communion as children were confirmed. Well, I'd like you to meet them now and hear from them about the process which they experienced.
I'm different today after getting confirmed because I've always gone to Mass since I was a little kid, but after going through this process, I realized more about certain things in Mass that we do and why we do them. And I also just feel more like a part of the Catholic community.
Since this process from the beginning till now, I have changed in many different ways. Now I have a different perspective of Lynn and all of those other things. Now I have a better touch with God. Now I see myself praying a lot more than I used to when I go to church more often. And I really feel like now I have grown as a person and I can label the things good that I see and I can base them off what God wants us to be doing.
So the most wonderful thing that God did for me on my confirmation journey was introduce me to just so many wonderful people. I met my sponsor because of God, which I'm almost certain about back in June orientation, and now she was able to stand by my side through it, and then I was also blessed with all the people that were also completing the process with me.
The best part of this process for me was just the environment that we were in, and it wasn't forced upon us. Everyone wanted to be here, and pretty much it was just everyone's choice. So for me, it was being able to talk to classmates and having that same experience with that classmate, and it was just an overall great experience for me. So that's why that was the best part of the process for me.
Well, the hardest part for me would have to be just getting the leap of faith, and I'm used to doing science here at Merrimack, so just putting all the facts aside and just being able to accept that you're not going to be able to prove anything, so just taking the leap of faith.
So being at Merrimack and going on service trips, the Moore retreat, and just attending Mass on an occasional basis, I really learned just how much religion can impact not only an individual, but the community as well. And it inspired me to pursue this process. And I had felt for a while going on these service trips and retreats like something was missing, just that feeling. And once I got into this process and met the wonderful group of people and had an opportunity to do this, I really felt like that something missing was fulfilled.
I chose to receive the sacraments because I've been in Catholic school since I was in kindergarten, and I just feel like it was something my parents kind of pushed me to do, but they left the opportunity up to me. So I decided to make the decision in college, and I'm glad I did.
My life will change because of the fact, now that I have the sacraments, that I would go to Mass every Sunday. I would perform more Christian duties, such as helping out on retreats that the school provides, plus some of my own during the summer. And I just want to live the Christian way.
Now you can see why we are so excited and proud. Congratulations and welcome. Kayla, Priscilla, Travis, Winna, Nick, Crystal, Melissa, and Kate.